We got some NFL news, and Adam Silver is on a rampage. Let's go.
He says, Coach, you ought to get on Twitter. I said, Twitter.
12-4.
What bookie lets a man rack up $4.5 million for defeated teams? Oh, Canada!
Yeah, we just straight picked the winner. I mean, I don't know about the best outfit.
You love it.
I do. You can see me react. So now I know. You know, you can see me react. I didn't know for like a year, right? But
I can't, but they can't.
No, I know you can. Yeah. What four defeated teams was Bo talking about though? I always meant to ask that. I can't remember.
I don't remember. Oh,
no, that's a very, very specific question. Yeah. Bo, chime in. What were we talking about? I was trying to remember. Anyway.
It's Tuesday. We are live for the first time in ages at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock Eastern. Can you believe it? Fresh Take Sports Podcast every Tuesday on the Real Fresh channel and on Facebook, College Sportscast. Shout out them for letting us be on their channel.
Yeah.
We are kind of, I say we're going to get away from NFL stuff, but it's a lot of NFL stuff.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, and we got Adam Silver, we got baseball, a little bit of everything. Yes, that is right. Pete was messaging me. He was dropping me off the drum key.
Oh, Brand?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was getting a drum key. Sorry, I was a little distracted there. Yeah, so let's just dive into it, I suppose. We used to do this last year. Let's see how this goes.
Ooh.
Let's start with the Dolphins. Yeah, I don't know what I like.
Handsome fellas. Holy shit. Wow.
Let's start with the Miami Dolphins, man. They are a complete mess, as if they weren't, in the middle of the season. It's total disaster over there. So we've got Tyreek Hill, Bradley, Chubb. Is there someone else that they released?
Those are the big guys. Yeah. There was a rumor out today about Jaylen Waddle wanting out, but I heard that's not true. So yeah.
Well, he liked the tweet though.
Did he like the tweet? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
So, I don't know. And then the guy that tweeted it, like, screen captured the like, and then he just, was laughing about it.
Interesting. Okay, I didn't see that part. I just saw that it was false information, but
really?
It didn't surprise me.
Well, leave it at rumors right now. But I mean, I can only say what do you expect for the Dolphins? They're going to be worse for years, I think.
Yeah, man. I just don't know. Like, I understand releasing Hill, where Hill's coming off that major injury, and his game is speed. And so, what is he, 31, 32, 31, I think.
Yeah, it's not going to be there.
Yeah, like, what are you going to get from Hill? I get that. Bradley Chubb was a big player in that time. He's 19 and a half sacks the past couple of years. Lot of tackles in there too. Good player. Honestly, he's still 20-some. I think he'll find a home quite easily. I just worry that it's for these Dolphins fans. They're gonna be jumping ship because some of these more fair weather Dolphins fans, right? The hardcores will stick with them, but you're
like
going
3 years ago. They kind of had all the hype 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh yeah, and this is how it goes. So we've seen teams be like close and then just completely and then they clean house. It's big. Those are big moves, but
big players too, man.
Yeah, honestly, they kind of make sense, but you're relying on a few players now. Jordan Brooks, who can tackle everybody and everything all the time, right? He'll be there. Minka Fitzpatrick's there, but he's getting older for his position. I know he's like only 29, 30, but like that's getting older for that position. Zach Sealer, who's 30, like he's not great. He's like, you got a ton of holes to fill, and it's not only on defense, but easily on offense. It's just, is Quinn Ewers the guy? I don't know. We'll find out. Devin Achan's kind of, and Waddle, I guess, are there, and they're going to be like, all right, the focus is going to be on us. If we're going to, we're going for it. If we go down with the ship, we go down with the ship. Well, I'm guessing Achan, Waddle, we'll see, I guess, right? But,
yeah, we'll see. I mean, management has no intention on winning any games this year. Like,
I don't think it's going to be a lot of wins.
I don't know what the line is, but I would take the under. Like, I'd give them 2 or 3 wins. Like,
I honestly am not opposed to
something like that.
maybe 4 or 5, maybe, right? I think that's.
I haven't looked at their actual schedule, but unless they're playing, I don't even know.
Actually, I think the team's like now a bit of a bottom feeder team, right? So.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, they're in tough, man. When you think about the other so-called worst teams in the NFL, I see a lot more potential on those teams than the Dolphins.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like Giants, and I'm like, no, Giants have a lot more upside.
Giants are on the up and up, man. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of someone who I would want more than the Dolphins. I can't off the top of my head.
Yeah, like okay, we're gonna get into
maybe the Titans.
Yeah, the Titans. The Titans are one team that I can think of. Like honestly, I'm struggling to think of like teams that are going to be for sure worse. Yeah, like honestly, it's going to be it's going to be tricky, man. I just can't see more than 5 wins. Like I think
I would take the under on 4.5.
I wonder what it is right now. I never thought to look that up.
Yeah, I didn't think to look it up either.
Yeah. I'm guessing you're not far off.
Let's play a little where are we going game here. Tyreek Hill, one team that comes to head. Come to your mind.
I get stuck on this team because I saw it the other day. I think Chris Jones had mentioned it, or somebody on the Chiefs. It might have been Jones. Good evening. Was the Chiefs again? But I'm like, I wouldn't bother. Like honestly, I wouldn't bother because you got you already have Rice. You have Worthy. You have, is Hollywood Brown still there? Is he under contract? I don't know, but he wouldn't be a number 1 option. Rasheed Rice and Worthy are better right now than Hill. I would say.
Yeah, but you know the Chiefs, they don't mind.
No,
I'm going Chiefs. Maybe Steelers. I don't know.
Actually, the Steelers makes complete sense because you think that the depth of wide receiver there is terrible. It's
not even
abysmal, man.
Not even a pool. It's a sandbox.
Yeah, it is. That's fair enough. That's not a bad option for him to end up. Now you have to have tempered expectations because I don't see Hill being the guy he was ever again. But he can be effective. Don't get me wrong. He was more of like a slot receiver guy, I think now, right? But
definitely.
It's tricky.
I don't even know
who else. I don't even know who. Cleveland
over the Dolphins.
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
For just the need of it, right? I don't know if you want to go there, but just for the need of it.
Right, just for the name, you could put it in front of your fans' faces.
Yeah. Chubb though will have plenty of suitors. He's a guy who we know. I think a little bit of health stuff at times, but
Lions?
like he's a guy who can like fit right in handily, quickly. He's a guy I can see have been. I think he'll more suitors than Hill will easily.
I think so too. I'm going like Lions or maybe Seattle.
Yeah,
something like that.
Who was the first team you said? Who was the first team you said?
Lions, Detroit.
Oh yeah, I'm okay with that. Matt. Oh geez, Matt. Him on the other end with Hutchinson would be nice.
Take the Lions back to a couple years ago when they were like running the league for the regular season. Anyway,
honestly, another team I could see potentially. I think just to shore it up a bit. What about that Giants D line?
Ooh,
I don't know. Yeah.
clearly trying for something. That's not bad.
Yeah. It's a sad time in Miami right now if you're a football fan.
Oh,
it
was already a sad time this season, and now it's just like don't even watch this season.
Yeah. You're watching to hope they lose, which I think we're going to get into with a different sport, but
yeah, we do have a little bit of tank talk to the NBA.
I'm curious though. I'm curious. I love NFL free agency, and I love the wheeling and dealing in the off season, every off season for all sports, right? But this can be an interesting one, I think, because there's some teams that have definite needs, and I'm curious to see how it goes. It never goes the way we think it does, but yeah.
Yeah, no, always, except for us.
Yeah.
There is another bit of NFL news here. If we're moving on to the Colts quarterback, Anthony Richardson, I guess he is going to request a trade. I don't understand this personally. This one is hilarious, honestly, for me. Who does he think he is? I honestly, Richardson, you have no pull. If you get released, you are going home. No team is going to pick you up. Go take another playoff, you bum. You know?
I'm kind of with you. He hasn't proven a damn thing in the NFL. And there was a rumor at one point that the Colts wanted 2 first-rounders. Yeah, he does. He's terrible. And I think teams thought, okay, there's potential there, but he didn't prove anything in college. He proved he has potential. But you got to kind of get results at some point. And you never saw that once he got to the NFL either. I think, if anything, a team will take a flyer on him for like a later round pick. And I think it'll be a team that maybe – like I read today an article, so I'm not taking credit for this, an article that the Rams would be a good spot for him to back up. No, listen, hear me out, to back up Stafford. And then McVay has transformed quarterbacks into who they should be, or quarterbacks who he's made something of, right? I think that might be his best option, to back up Stafford for a year and see what you got. And then if you have to move on, you have to move on. But I heard the Vikings too, and I'm not down with that at all. I don't want any of that. We already have a project in J.J. McCarthy, who's a better project than Richardson by a mile. And I'd rely on McCarthy 1,000 times over Richardson right now. But but you don't want 2 projects in the house. I'm sure Justin Jefferson would be like, okay, boys, what are we doing here? But with Kwesi gone in Minnesota, it's not happening. So the Rams are the only one that makes sense to me. I can't off the top of my head think of anybody else that it makes sense. Maybe bring him into Tennessee and see what you got. If Cam Ward's not that guy, but I don't know. Are you just
disgusted with the whole
reinvent
thing?
The wheel over and over? I don't know.
I think he is. And then if someone really picks him up, like, who do they think they are? I don't know. This whole thing is. I guess we don't use the R word anymore.
Only reason you pick him up is to see anything, but you what? Sorry.
Oh, I was like, I guess we don't use the R word anymore, but that's what it is.
Yeah, the R word. Did Meredith hear it? Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I just don't see him being more than a project, and there's going to be a team to take a flyer on it because quarterbacks are hard to come by. But I think you said
I like the bad team, but the Rams, the Rams have to know.
Rams to back up Stafford for a year. See what we got. If it's not working, cut ties at the end of the year, and that might be the end of Richardson. But I can't believe this story. Like I understand talking about it on here, and I did want to talk about it. But this story has made more news than I thought it should. You know what I mean? Like, I'm seeing it everywhere, and I'm like, okay, what are we doing here, guys? Like, honestly, like, yeah.
Perhaps it's a lot of hate, I think, and I'm on board with the hate of Richardson.
Yeah, well, he's just not.
He's
had a chance to do it, and it's been a few years now since he was drafted, and we haven't seen it at all.
I'm 36 years old. I've never seen a quarterback take a playoff.
Yeah, that was one of the things that I'm like, where's your competitiveness, right?
I've never even heard of that. I didn't know they could do that.
I actually forgot about that and all this. I was like doing my notes up for it, and I totally forgot about that, which is ridiculous when you think about that. What you get paid and the league you're in.
Yeah, you need a breather.
Yeah, every quarterback who has become a stud and a legend never would do that. They could have 2 broken legs and still want to go up there.
Any quarterback that even makes the league would not do that. Like,
yeah, they could have not Brett Favre, but it's terrible. I don't know the Brett Favre guy. Like even like an Aaron Rodgers would say, "No, I'm going out, and I need to fight tooth and nail to stay in the game."
Yeah,
even if everybody was saying, "Hey, you got to come out," like everybody would. Like honestly, that's a gamer, right? Like I just use as an example, just because Steelers thing, right? But like honestly, you're not. Yeah, you take a play off. Where's your head at, right? You know what I mean? Like,
where's your head at?
Yeah. Do you remember that video? Remember music videos, man?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna watch the video now.
Okay, we do have one more bit of NFL news before we switch off the league here. I'm looking at Seattle Seahawks not expected to franchise tag Kenneth Walker, the Beast. A huge reason they are your Super Bowl champions. Just filling time as I pull up my note. There we go. All right, so it seems like there you go. The reports have the Seahawks preferring to spend that money elsewhere. They've got some free agents coming off the books. They want to extend JSN. And as much as he deserves whatever he gets, and as much as I would like to see him in Seattle, I mean, I can't blame the Seahawks. I'm not sure I would do it. He's a beast, but he's also a running back,
And he has had health concerns at points, right? He's young. My only thing with this is looking it up, like some of the names that they want to re-sign over Walker. I'm like, okay. I get the JSN extension.
It's a bang for your buck type thing. You know what I mean? Like value for your dollar.
Yeah, because I'm seeing like Boya Mafe and Job and like the guys like I'm like Wallen's in there. Like, but I guess the main one would be the JSN extension, right? Making that happen. But I feel like they would be fine with Charbonnet, and then they're probably going to bring in somebody else. I heard rumors of Breece Hall. I think Charbonnet's better than Breece Hall. I think Breece Hall's just hasn't panned out like he should have, right? For all the ability he has. So I don't know if there's anything to that, but it is interesting how what?
Oh, I was trying to think. I don't know. I might take Hall over Charbonnet myself. I don't know.
I really like. I think Charbonnet can lead a backfield. Is all I'm saying, right? So they're going to go get somebody else, obviously, because I think Holani's not the guy to back up Charbonnet if there's the two of them, right? But I'm curious to see where Walker goes, and I'm curious to see what the Seahawks do. But it is the nature of the running back now, man. You're kind of like, all right, I'm good. Yeah, and the kid's only a kid. He's only a kid, but like they want to pay their bread and butter, which is their D and JSN, right? So,
yeah.
I think they have a lot of work to do with this offseason because they lost Kubiak, who's their OC, and they have, a lot of money. Not a lot. Well, I don't know how much they have cap room, but like they have a lot of decisions to make, and it's not easy to go back to back ever. So I'm curious. I'm very curious to see how it goes. And
it is hard to go back.
Yeah, it really is. Man.
It's kind of been the thing the last decade or so, but
I hear you. It's interesting though.
Yeah, I'd probably add that more so Sam Darnold, but maybe even Jason a bit. They need a good run game to help their game. So if Walker's not there, they better figure that out for their passing game.
Yeah, because it's a league where you don't have that one back now. You're a dual-headed monster back there. It's always like run by committee, and Walker and Charbonnet were a legit 1-2 punch, right? Yeah. And now you have one of them gone. Probably, it looks like it's happening. Yeah, you got to find somebody else to step in there. But a cheaper option, like. I'm not surprised, but it's going to be interesting. And I know you're coming off a Super Bowl championship, Seattle, but I'd be a little nervous this offseason, to be honest, because,
they're getting I'm worried for the pass game for Sam Darnold. I feel not just Seattle. I mean, it's been this way forever. You know, the run game is going to set up the pass game. You kind of need one to set up the other, or else. Yeah. Any average or good defense is just going to plan for one, and you're going to be.
Yeah, and I'm sure they have a plan, but I don't know, man. I have a tough time. I'm a loyalty guy too, and he won the Super Bowl MVP, crushed it, and then it's like, all right, we're moving on.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? Like,
thanks.
Yeah, next. Yeah, exactly.
Who's
our next Super Bowl MVP? Let's go.
See, I think I got all the NFL news. We are going to do some baseball, some NBA talk. Yeah, I just think we're going to take a little break here, and Luke's favorite commercial. Here we go. Check it out.
Dubby. Supper time. Dubby, free from sugar, fillers, jitters, and all that BS.
Bite-sized pizzas on wholesome little bagels.
Dubby.
Prime time, anytime's the right time.
Dubby.
Down so fine.
Dubby, free from sugar, fillers, Dubby.
Yeah, I love it.
Anytime.
Anytime.
I'll look at you do. I'm in the morning. One other shout out. Apparently, we're not allowed to say it anymore, but something's going on down there and up here, and it's really great. 3 times, so check it out.
Whatever it is,
something great. Man, 125%. They say, wow.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm reading it now, just like you guys should.
Good bargain there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, QR code. Yeah. Okay.
Let's get into some random sports.
What sport? What are we talking about?
I'm going to start with the commissioner of the NBA. Excuse me, Adam Silver. I did a piece up there on StadiumRant.com, Stadium Rant in the description. There's another shout out. Adam Silver gave his anti-tanking speech All-Star Weekend. It was Saturday. So what happened, I guess, even before that, and I should have prefaced, the Utah Jazz were fined $500,000. Pacers fined $100,000 for breaching and I got to get this right, player participation policies. So, that's interesting wording. Now he's threatening to remove the rookie draft and just have rookie free agency. Now he just threatened. He just kind of said this. It sounds like a dumb idea to me. It sounds like that would help the top teams more than the bottom teams. This has to be an empty threat, don't you think?
I think it will end up being that. I get where he's coming from. You want more parity in the league.
I get that, but this is going to make it worse. No one's going to want to go to the bad teams out of college.
Yeah, and I hear you. Yeah, exactly. This could backfire completely. And Mark Cuban came out today, I saw, and said that he is not for it because, if he was in the NBA still, I guess, involved in the NBA. But because you have to make a good team through cap room, through the draft, and I understand all that, but I do understand where Silver's coming from. He's pretty aggressive with this stuff. And I do like that. I do like him as a commissioner, but he's just trying to create parity. I don't think he'd ever get rid of the draft. I don't think you could do that because that's how you build a team. But also I do like the tanking thing though. Like, don't tank for, you got to be competitive if you can be competitive. You got to go and try. If you can't win the damn game, you can't win the damn game, right? I get that, but then sitting guys too, he's all over that. Sitting your stars for rest or whatever. And I get that.
I'm much more okay with that. I'm much more okay with that. Yeah,
me too. And I kind of think basically what he's saying. I don't want to speak for Adam Silver. I don't know him or anything, but he's just trying to create parity. He's trying to create a closer league. And I think he's just throwing out those things as like a threat more so, but I don't think he would act on that. Because you got to get, I think, I do kind of appreciate a league back in the day because I'm a little old school where you had 5 teams who had a chance to win a championship and they would beat each other and the rest of the teams would be right? I do kind of like that. Like the NFL I shot off about all year. And it was actually pretty good parity all year when you think about it, right? Because the teams you thought were going to win didn't win that week, right? And they should have. And everything said on paper they should win, and they didn't. So, but it came in for a fun season, I'll tell you that. But even though I was like, my old self was all mad about it. But I get what he's saying, and I get what he's trying to do. I don't know if there's a perfect solution for it, but with the part that you agreed with, the sitting of stars and stuff like that and time management, go hard on that, but leave the draft alone. You know what I mean? Like,
I go after the tanking, but if someone's like in the playoffs and they're resting their stars for the playoffs, I feel like that's a part of the product.
I actually agree with that. That's a different thing. Like, say you're down, say there's 3 games left and you're playing whoever, right? I don't know, the Nets. So you're playing the Nets, and you're the Raptors, and you want to sit Ingram or something like that. I'm just saying the Raptors. I get that. That's a little different when you get down to like the nitty gritty, and you're like, okay, I need this guy potentially is nursing a calf injury or something like that, right?
I'm going to like 20 games left. Like if you think you're in the playoffs and you think rest will help your playoff chances, I'm okay with that. But tanking, I'm totally okay with going after that. So, and I don't think Adam Silver likes the sitting healthy players for the playoffs either. I don't think he's with us.
No, I get that because as an NBA commissioner, he wants fans in the stands, and fans are there to see a whole family might go to see Kawhi Leonard. Say, I'm just using and then Kawhi Leonard sitting, and he had no reason to sit, like, and they're and so maybe they won't want to go back and see the NBA product anymore. I'm just throwing shit out there, but
I'm wondering how they could, like, if there was stars that raised the prices, could they perhaps lower the prices for fans? I don't know. There's a lot of parts there.
There is, but is that too many moving parts to like give a refund or something like that if somebody's not, you know what I mean? Like,
because you wouldn't really know till the day before sometimes. Yeah,
and then you'd have to hire a whole bunch of people to take care of that, right? It'd be like, all right, this team has to hire 20 more people to deal with all this, right? Like it wouldn't happen. But it's not a terrible idea.
His heart's in the right place, but that idea is no good.
Yeah, and I like parts of it, and I don't like parts of it.
That's what I'm with.
Here's the thing: what I like about him, and the same with Rob Manfred, the MLB commissioner. I kind of like that they go for it a little bit, and they throw shit out there to try to mix it up. I do appreciate that, but I think at the end of the day, Silver's just trying to get the league from here to here, and it's don't get me wrong, it's a great league and not going anywhere, but like trying to take it up a notch, right?
This is a joke. Oh, that's not the layout. There we go.
Hello, Brad.
What's up, Brad? Shout out college sportscast.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right, let's go to some. I'm going to call it MLB, but I also called it Blue Jays adjacent news.
He's adjacent. All right.
So the first part of it is Chris Bassett. Of course, me and you are Jays fans, so we'll say that off the top.
Yeah, bye, Chris.
Chris Bassett, he's gone from our Jays. He went to the Baltimore Orioles. I believe it was a 1 year, $18.5 million contract, which that 1 year part kind of threw me off. He went 11-9 last season, 3.96 ERA. Had a pretty good stint in the postseason. His numbers are declining year over year. I mean, he was around 3.4 on his career. Now he's more of a 4 ERA guy.
4 ERA, yeah.
So I would like to have him, but at 18.5, I don't think I really care about that.
I hear you. It's way of baseball right now too, where guys are getting like I think Vladdy's contract looks like a great contract after seeing some of this shit this offseason, like Kyle Tucker and Bo, what they got paid. I'm like, holy shit, boys. But anyway, back to Bassett. Still a guy that you can really depend on. 11-9, ERA slightly under 4 is for a guy who would be your 4th starter, 5th starter, whatever. 18 is not the end of the world in this day and age, but I get it. I get it from the Blue Jays standpoint. I also get it for the Orioles going after him because the Orioles pitching staff is right. I think Chris Bassett might end up being not necessarily coined their ace, but he might end up having the best numbers on the team. Like honestly, by the end of the year. I think the Orioles have a lot of problems with that starting rotation. I think he's a big help for them, and I kind of get it from the Jays' standpoint too. I really do, because like I'm just looking at Bassett. Bassett joined Shane Bass, who's a decent young guy, Cade Povich, Dean Kremer, Kyle Bradish, however it's said. Like their bullpen's solid, but like but their start rotation, I can't even think who else is starting there. It's pretty rough.
Without looking it up.
It's pretty rough, man. It's pretty rough. And so good on Bassett for getting paid. I'll miss him because I do like him. I thought
he would get like a 2 or 3 year deal, maybe a little bit less than that per year. But I guess the Orioles just want to take it for 1 year.
How old is he again, bud?
I'll look it up. I think he's close.
Oh, I thought you said it. Sorry, man.
I might have.
Probably.
He also 36.
Okay, okay, that's about where I thought he was. Yeah. I think the Orioles are just seeing what they got. Good on him. He got paid. Not the end of the world for the Jays, but I think it helps Baltimore. I think Baltimore needed another starter, and so. They win. They had the money, so they win on it. Bassett wins, I guess, too. But
he is the winner. Yep, you are right.
Yeah, he definitely is. I don't think the Blue Jays are losing too much, and I think the Orioles are gaining. So
everybody wins.
Yeah, that's all. I'm just gonna read myself. I'm dead. Oh, there, I'm back. All right.
Oh no, I was like, I do. Okay, well, let's go. Some more Blue Jays adjacent news. Jesus Sanchez from the Houston Astros. We sent over Joey Loperfido in that trade, a little outfield for outfield. Loperfido, did we get him as like a throw-in with the Kikuchi trade?
I think it was the Kikuchi trade, wasn't it? And so was Billy Wagner's son. I think that was the two guys that came over, wasn't it?
So shout out Blue Jays management, which I'm usually not a fan of.
I kind of like Sanchez. I think he has untapped potential still. I know he's been in the league a few years and hasn't really hit his stride, but I think he has more upside offensively than Loperfido.
I think so. Upside on the offense, yeah.
And I would say he has a ton of pop, yeah, and he could have a lot more pop in Toronto, but I think the problem with him is he won't see left-handed pitching because he's terrible against lefties and great against righties.
Right.
So he could be like a platoon guy, which is fine because they have guys that can platoon with them, right? So I'm cool with that. I like the move. I think he has way more upside than Lil Profito, even though I like Joey. I really like the move. I didn't realize as big as he was. He's like 6'4", 230 is huge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm like, holy shit. But he's got, for a guy who hasn't put together an entire season of at-bats, like the power's there. And maybe the Blue Jays can, tap into something that couldn't be found elsewhere, right?
His on base has been over 300 the last few years.
That's solid. It's a good starting point. I like it like 350, right? At least. But if he can pop 20, 25 bombs, I'm cool with that. And I think he could potentially do that. Like he's got 18, 17, stuff like that, right? So
18 in the teens.
Yeah. But he's been limited at bats. He's not getting 550 at bats or anything like that.
Oh, no, 300 at bats. He's getting like a home run every 100 at like 10 homers for 300.
Yeah. He's a better option. I like him more offensively. I thought it was a good move. I did want to mention it. I know you were kind of on the fence about mentioning just because of time, I'm guessing, but like I think it's a good move. I like it. That works for them too, right? So I'm cool with it. What? Sorry?
I did end up liking it more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
A little under the radar type of trade. Don't overblow it like Blue Jays fans might want to do.
Well, Blue Jays fans don't do that ever.
No. I think it was a good little trade for a throw-in piece for an awesome trade. So, it's just win-win.
Yeah, honestly, we'll see. I like her lineup. I really do. I'm okay without Bo being there. For that money, I wouldn't want to pay Bo that. Like, no offense, I'll miss Bo, but I'll get $43 million a year, or whatever, 42. What was it? One of the two. Like,
I was kind of a deuce too. Like,
he's no Vladdy. We love Vladdy.
He was crying about going to second. Now he's like, yeah, I'll play second. And it's like, why wouldn't you play second for Toronto? Go away.
Fair enough. Yeah. Like, honestly, if you have him as a second base and you're the shortstop and you're Bo Bichette with the arm stuff, right?
Yeah.
Go to second base. Just go to second. Let him and do his thing at short and done.
He's a liability out there at shortstop.
He was, unfortunately. Great bat.
Liability maybe is a big word. Like, he wasn't the worst guy ever, but he was certainly a minus.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. And to not want to go to second base, I'm playing second base all day long. That throw is now nowhere near as far. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, cool. If I can focus on hitting, and because his glove's fine, it's just the arm.
Yeah, I thought of the footwork.
Yeah, it's a footwork. Yeah, it's a lot of things, but like, honestly,
base, just focus on that little slot there.
Yeah, you got to make that little throw. Not a little throw. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's not a throw from shortstop. Which is,
you're not going the other way on the
night and day here. It's night and day. Yeah. But I'm cool with this lineup. I think Sanchez is a nice addition. I think he's a guy you can platoon. I think he. I wish he could hit lefties. That'd be awesome. But maybe it wouldn't be a Blue Jay if he could hit lefties. Yeah, I like the move.
One other random thing here, man. I didn't have anything else.
What is it? Well, I can't wait. I don't know what it is.
I don't even have any notes about it, but I am very curious to get your opinion.
Oh, Jesus. What is the subject?
I'm wondering if Murtis can hear me out there because she loves it. Are you watching the Olympics?
I do. I don't know. Made a weird noise there. I do. This year, or like this Olympics, I haven't watched as much as I have in the past live. I've watched a lot of replay stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm staying up with it for sure. I do like it. I do. I find them watching the sports that I watch anyway. And then, like hockey in the Olympics, or basketball in the Summer Olympics, stuff like that, or boxing in the Summer Olympics or whatever, right?
I'm doing it, sure.
But I do like the downhill stuff. I like the moguls. I don't watch the figure skating, but I see what happens. You know what I mean? Like
I will say that she had it on, so I did watch the figure skating.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that. I full credit to them. It's hard as so.
Yep,
yeah. And the speed skating is kind of cool. I do think this, and you know what? I kind of am starting to watch curling a little bit. So I'm into the curling heavy.
But like I grew up curling, so that's a little bit different.
I never knew that. That's pretty cool, actually. I think curling's kind of fun. I tried it one time in my life, and I thought it was cool. I thought, we were pretty. And then I watched it because I understand it, right? But
I do it like 5 days a week in like high school. That was a long time ago.
Oh, that's cool though, man. That's cool. I didn't know that. Wow, curling expert. You're like the Richard Coleman of Westville, or I don't know. Yeah, but excuse me. But I think it's not as good as it was Summer Olympics for me, but I do enjoy it.
My issue with the Olympics is that I feel like everyone cheering so hard is just like the fakest people ever. Like, I don't know, like no one really watches these sports. People say like they watch it. It's like you're not watching it 3.5 years out of the year. You don't even like they just see their own flag and they cheer like crazy. They don't even know who that person is. They've never heard of that person. And they're just cheering for like colors of the flag. And I don't know. I'm not like that.
There is pockets that do watch this stuff because they have like a season for downhill skiing and stuff like that. Right?
Yeah.
And then they have a track season for the Summer Olympics. Like that's not part of the Olympics.
People watching the Olympics don't watch that.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who just go, who just watch because of the pride thing, the country that they're cheering for, right? And again, I think that's the main thing with it. You are cheering for your country. Yeah. And I think that's the main thing with it. But it's kind of captivating. I enjoy it. I do. And the opening ceremony, the closing ceremony are always kind of cool. And but I'll say this here. I haven't watched it live as much as I have in the past.
Well, it's on overnight mostly.
Yeah, because it's Italy.
And early in the morning.
Yeah. So that's, and I guess I'm not the only one, but there are people waking up at the crack of dawn to watch whatever, right?
Yeah, I guess it is worldwide.
Yeah, honestly, it's not just us. Yeah. What about the Atlantic time zone, boys? Come on now. Great, even Eastern, you know what I mean? But I like it. I do. I think it's I don't categorize it like, I watch football, say I'm watching football, basketball, MMA's on, you get a UFC card on or something like that, right? I categorize the Olympics as different, you know what I mean? But it's still the best athletes in the world doing their thing. And so that's a captivating part for me, I guess. Right?
I guess this day and age, I don't understand blind patriotism, I guess.
Oh, I didn't know. See, I'm getting to that age where I do. Like I just kind of go with it, right? I love when I was younger, I couldn't give a shit if I was Canadian or not. Now I'm like super proud to be Canadian. I for reasons we don't get into it, but I do find more and more, but even when I was younger, wasn't like Canadian, like so proud of being Canadian. Like I still cheer for the Canadian athletes at the Olympics. I don't know, something about it. I don't know what it is. It's a different little niche thing, right? And it
does bring people together. And I am a grumpy old guy, so
you're younger than me, but you are grumpier than me. That's true.
I am grumpier.
I'm proud of you though, man. You're watching figure skating with Meredith.
Oh, I was watching the couples, the singles, the short, short, full. I was like, "Ooh, look there! That's a yellow box. That's not good. Ooh, a red box. Ooh."
You're an expert now.
Yeah, I was like,
do you know what? My parents are the biggest Olympic fans I think ever. Like honestly, they are just tuned in. They're not the busiest these days. That mom still works a bit. But yeah, they just love it. I think it's cool because I'm like, what happened? I go over to Dad's. My parents live next door. For those of you who don't know, like I'm just like right across kind of driveway from them. So I'll go over to say hi after work or something. Dad will fill me in on what's going on in the Olympics. But I'm like, ooh, I'll go check it out. Like, I don't know.
Skating. I forgot about the speed skating. I was watching that. For someone who hates it, I saw everything.
For someone who what? Yeah, you see it. Yeah, who's a hater, but secretly loves it all. Secretly loves it all.
I mean, I work overnights and then I just put it on.
Honestly, it's perfect because you're kind of nocturnal right now anyway. So
big time.
It's kind of fits your time frame a little bit, right? I like it, man. I'm proud of you for that. It's good for you. You're taking the high road. You're taking the high road.
I gotta be in tune with the world, you know. I can't just be in tune with my world, you know.
I like. Holy shit, man!
I'm all grown up.
Very impressive. Very impressive. Since last week. Because usually you're coming out and you're like, my problem with this is.
Well, my problem is blind patriotism, but you know, we bring people together. What's the harm, I guess?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm okay with it. I enjoy it. I really do.
No, fair enough. Shout out Olympics. Shout out Canada.
The Olympics. The Olympics.
Just in general. Hopefully they hear that. Yeah, what is it? The IOC. The announcers for some of these programs are hardcore, and you can tell which ones know what they're talking about and which ones have no sweet clue, like what they're talking about.
Oh, geez, no, you can super tell. Yeah. You know what we should do after the Olympics? We should get an Olympian on. I think we can snatch an Olympian off the show. We'll be like, George, hold up. You can't come on this week. We got an Olympian.
I got to ask them about the jerseys because they're. How do you feel about the black leaf?
I don't dislike it. I think it's just something different, right? Yeah, I think it's just something different.
Yeah, there's only so many things you can do.
I'm not a black connotation guy with like people are like, oh, black. Why would you But I think it looks pretty sharp, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm neutral on it. It kind of looks like someone spilled something on the red too.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Now I'm gonna look at that.
But hey, people like that. Myrna, she likes the little poor looking on the jersey. So hey, people like it, people hate it. It's very torn on the internet, I've noticed. Very divided.
Are you and Meredith watching the Olympics tonight?
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, you got a night off.
Yeah, I'm back tomorrow.
Yeah. Is there nothing wrong with that?
I'll do my research for everyone watching. That is all I had, unless you had something else.
No, I thought that was a pretty good show, to be honest with you. Yeah, no, nothing major. A couple little other stories, but not worth mentioning. I thought we touched on some good stuff. So,
big. All right, well, let's wrap it up here. Shout out Brev coming in. Shout out Brian for coming in.
Meredith for yelling in the background.
Yeah. I actually saw some views coming in there, so thanks to all the lurkers out there. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the Real Fresh channel on YouTube, or if you're watching on Facebook, the College Sportscast. They're great guys over there. Don't forget also, if you would like to do certain things with your money, it's right there. Check it out. All right, that's it. We are live every Tuesday. We will see you guys next Tuesday. Peace, man.
Yeah, Coach.
He says, Coach, you ought to get on Twitter. I said, Twitter.
12-4.
What bookie lets a man rack up $4.5 million for defeated teams? Oh, Canada.
Yeah, we just straight picked away. I mean, I don't know about the best outfit.